Hi, I'm Stephen Farr-Jones. I'm the Chief Strategy Officer at Triadex Services Group. Today we're going to talk about EDDM, or Every Door Direct Mail. What is EDDM? It's a service that we can offer where we hit every carrier route, the actual post person's walking area where they deliver mail, in an area. It is relatively cheap and it does have some advantages from that perspective, but it also has some drawbacks. But there are ways to get around those that we can help you with. Why? Because we focus on direct marketing, not just a mailer. We can figure out better ways of using EDDM than most companies can. The beauty of EDDM is that it is relatively simple and relatively cost effective to get out. EDDM has simplicity and cost effectiveness on its side, and we can certainly leverage those against specific goals that your business may have. The basics of EDDM are relatively simple. You get the same piece delivered to every single household and or business in a particular postal route. The convenience is that you can select those postal routes relatively simple online. We basically look at every carrier route and choose it from that perspective, or you can go up to the zip code level and choose a whole zip code at a time to hit everybody in your neighborhood. The key thing though with EDDM is while it is simple and while it is cost effective, just putting a mailer out there without a real offer on it is not going to get you success. EDDM to a certain extent depends on having a great deal of offers or a literal great deal to get movement. Why? Everybody receives them, they're in a pile of mailers, and that's okay, but they are sometimes hard to get to stand out. So the offer you make is very, very important. So EDDM has advantages. We talked about simplicity, we talked about cost effectiveness. It does also have limitations. The first limitation is actually, what is its advantage? Its advantage is you hit everybody in the neighborhood. Well, what if not everybody in the neighborhood is ever going to respond to your offer or your brand? It is not the case that every single household in a neighborhood is interested in your brand, and it never will be. So EDDM sometimes can lead to a fair bit of wastage in terms of whom you're hitting within your neighborhood. There are ways to address that, but in general, one limitation is wastage. Another issue with EDDM is the lack of real targeting. Truly, at the end of the day, the way you target an EDDM is to take a group of households in a postal route, a carrier route as they call them, and you basically choose which carrier route based on a average or mean household income, number of children in the household, or even presence of children, and so on and so forth. They're very rough and ready ways to target. And sometimes it's better to actually target individual households or to choose between the individual carrier routes in a more intelligent way. Certainly the limitation of EDDM is its lack of true data to drive selections of each carrier route that you're going to mail to. Now there are some cases where it's possible to use EDDM in a positive way, and those typically are when you're completely new to a market and you might need to get general buzz going for your brand, or your product is so ubiquitous and so much in demand that you're better off hitting everybody and saving a little bit of money than you are targeting the households that are more likely to respond to your needs. One aspect of EDDM that can be positive for you is if you truly need to hit all households and businesses in an area. In that case, a data-driven model isn't necessarily getting you towards your business goal, which might be absolute coverage for specific reasons. Could be PR reasons after issues occurred. It could be reopening a location, sometimes for grand openings as well. Even grand openings can benefit from data-driven approaches. But it is possible that there are business cases where you can match up the benefits of the EDDM to your brand's business needs. Triadex Services can become your partner for direct mail success. We have literal decades of experience in getting mailers out on a timely basis, on a quick basis, but with highly targeted and highly effective mailer types. We have the expertise in creating impactful direct mail campaigns, whether it be what offer type to use, what mailer type to use, which targeting to use, how far to go out from your locations, or even specific knowledge of various verticals within the home, the personal, automotive services, restaurant services, businesses. We have that expertise and can help you create more impactful campaigns. Another key aspect of our services is our ability to move quickly, often more quickly than our competitors, to get you into market in a time frame that works for you. EDDM can be successful for your business, but there are other ways to mimic the benefits of EDDM and adding a whole lot more benefits to your brand needs. Primarily, you can start adding data to the EDDM process. Here we have an intelligent carrier route model where we're able to score every single carrier route in the United States based on its likelihood to have households that are interested in your specific brand. That means we can go from a generic, let's select every EDDM around you with a certain income or number of children or presence of children within it, and we can start literally scoring every carrier route for your brand specifically. If we do that, we start to cherry pick which whole carrier routes we can go through to. Not only that, with our experience, we're not limited to the mailer types that EDDM is limited to. EDDM, for example, cannot do plastic mailers. We know how to hit the whole carrier route that is more valuable to your brand and do it with the plastic mailer to get greater impact in market for your business. While EDDM can be cost effective, targeting can significantly improve the ROI. We can target both within the EDDM and select those households and businesses that are much more likely to respond to your brand offers, and we can target more households outside of the initial EDDM carrier route selected to get even better results for your business. At Tridex Services, we're not just about direct mail. We're a direct marketing agency, and as such we believe in the combination of direct mail, digital advertising, and other media types to drive better results for your business. Add that to better targeting, and we have the ultimate ability to bring more success for your brand. We can create a seamless customer experience across multiple media channels and track the results on the other end so that they can be improved in future. Why would you spend money against a program that you couldn't track? Doesn't make any sense. You need to be able to track what happened to improve it in the future. That's what direct marketing truly is. Contact us today to learn more about how Tridex Services can help you kickstart your direct mail and digital programs into an integrated marketing campaign. Like and subscribe for more content on data-driven marketing.